Now let's discuss a little about the concept of subset in set theory. To understand the subset, I'm thinking to give you an example. Suppose this is your school, and let's imagine this is a set, because there are a lot of students. Let's suppose there are thousands or more than thousands of students. A lot of members are there in your school, including the teachers and students and workers and all those persons, right? And let me imagine here is your class. Suppose this is your class, alright? This very big is your school in which there are a lot of students, right? That's a set. And here this is your class. In your class there might be 20-25 students, right? So this is also another set. Let me imagine. So here your class is one set and your school is another big set. Here what I want to say, that all the members of your class is the member of your school. I meant to say all the members of your class is the member of your school, but all the members of the school may not be all the members of your class, because class is contained itself inside the school. So your class is a small part of your big school. So in this case I can say that your class is contained in your school. So here are the two things. One, your class is contained in your school. So this class is your one set and your school is another set. Your school is a bigger set, your class is a smaller set, and is contained in. Here is another thing that I want to discuss here. Is contained in. This is now replaced by is subset of. Is subset of. So now how I'm going to read class, right? Your class, I can say your class, right? So your class is contained in your school, or I can say your class is subset of your school. To represent the subset, we give the symbol something like this. It's not pretty good. Well, something like this. Okay, something like a magnet in laboratory you might have seen. So here I can say now that the class is subset of your school. This is a symbol. Read as is subset, or we can read as is contained in. So your class is contained in your school, or a class is subset of your school. So similar concept is of subset. Alright, suppose I have a set. Suppose B is a set, and in which all the digits are there: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And let me suppose I have one more set which is A, and in the set A there are only odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So if we understand this from the picture, then it will be something like this. If I have a set A, right, in which their members are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and then I have one more very bigger set which is B, alright, and in which the members are from 0 to 9, right? So already 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are included. So now left are 0, 1 is here, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here, so 6, 7, and then 8, and then 9. Alright, so what you're looking here, that my set A is completely inside the set B. So what I can say now in this language, that set B, alright, this set B is containing this complete set A. So what I can say, that set A is contained inside the B, right? Because this symbols means is subset of, or you can say is contained in, right? So set A is contained in B, or you can say set A is subset of B. Here I think you understand what is the concept of subset. Like in subset, if A is the subset of B, then what will happen? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. These members belongs to A, right? These all members belongs to A, and this implies that 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 is also the member of set B. See, if A is the subset of B, A is subset of B if the members of set A, that is 1 3 5 7, are the members of A, or you can say 1 3 5 7 is contained in A and is also contained in set B. Alright, it is something like this. So if you go something in a definition way, so in many books you may see something like this, like A is subset of B if A is the element of A, implies that A is also the element of B. It means something like this. If we have a set A, alright, this is our set A, and in which there is a member A. A is the element or the member of set A, and we have a bigger set B. Alright, this bigger set is B. So to define subset, in many book you can see this, like A is the element, like A is the subset of B if A is the element of set A. Right here, A is the element of set A. In this set A, there is A. Alright, this is small a. Implies that this symbol is read as implies that. Alright, implies that A is the element of B also. This is what subset is about. I hope you understand what is subset. And one more thing I want to tell you here, like we have already learned about the empty set, right? Empty set, you know, empty set means those set in which there is no element at all, or you can say phi. So any set you take, right, any set you take, suppose A is the set containing 1 2 3 4 and 5, first 5 numbers, 1 2 3 4 5, suppose I'm not including the 0 here, suppose, and then like if you say it has a subset phi, right, because phi is nothing, so phi is subset of everything. So phi is subset of every set. Nothing means nothing at all, right? Like nothing can be the subset of everything. And similarly, like I have a suppose set A in which the numbers are 1 2 3 4 and 5. Alright, you don't have to mention the comma here. So this is your set A. So I'm covering these all members and giving the name here again A. So what do you understand from A? That A is inside the A. Alright, in the set A there are members 1 2 3 4 5, and in this yellow colored A there is also members 1 2 3 4 5, and both are the same. Actually both set are the same. Saying yellow colored, this yellow circle, inside the yellow circle there are members 1 2 3 4 5, or putting those all into this violet color and saying the set A, both means the same thing, right? This, so here what I want to say, that set A is itself is the subset of A, because every set is itself subset of like itself. Alright, so any set you take is subset of itself. So any set you take, right, any set, every set is subset of itself. So these two things keep in mind. First, phi, empty set is subset of every set, and every set is subset of itself. So these two things you need to remember. And now let's go some exercise related to the subset that will give you more concept. Alright, catch you in the next video. Goodbye.